Hi guys. So many things have happened. I'm not even sure where to begin. The video for the brake job did not happen. And the reason is because as I began to record it, the SD card in the camera got full. And the only way that I could figure to deal with that was to move files from the SD card to my phone. So I tried to do that, only to find that the GoPro app does not allow me to save the files onto the SD card in the phone. So since I didn't want to use up all of the internal memory on the phone, I deleted the files that got copied there. And I had to wait until I could get my laptop out and use an adapter to put the SD card into the computer so I could copy the files there. I was not able to do that until today, which is why this video is now being made. I copied the files to the PC, I put the SD card back in the phone and deleted all the videos that were on it on the phone just to make sure I didn't screw something up. Back to the brake job. Everything that could possibly go wrong went wrong. First, they sold me the wrong shoes. I go back and find out that the number, as far as they're concerned on the box, is the right number, but the shoes were not even close to the right shoes for my car. They had cost me $29 at O'Reilly's. I returned them and I went to the Nissan dealer and bought the shoes for my car there. They cost me $85. I went back to O'Reilly's to show them what the shoes for my car look like, and the woman that I spoke to was very happy that I came and showed her so that she could know. And in the process of talking, we found out that the shoes for a 2013 Sentra are virtually identical to the shoes for the 2018 Sentra. The cars in between, however, all have different kinds and sizes of shoes. So when you look up videos for Sentra and you see something that says 2012 to 2019, don't believe it. Okay? Don't believe it at all. Every year model is different, and I'm not even sure how different. Anyway, I came back with the other shoes and went to do the video to record putting the shoes on, and that's when I found that the camera was full. But prior to that, it took me to the rest of the day on Saturday Sunday, to finish putting the brakes back together. There is one spring on a brake shoe assembly that is just a bear to get on and off. I ended up calling for roadside assistance because I was having so much trouble getting it on. The guy they sent was in a car, not a truck, and had no tools. He did try to help me get the spring back on, but in the process he bent the spring. I didn't fault him for that because he was trying to help. My guess is it was the first time he ever tried to do anything with brakes in his life. So when I bought the brake shoes at the Nissan dealer, I also bought a replacement spring so I didn't have to have a bent spring on the brakes. So, but anyway, by the time I got done putting the brakes back together on Sunday, O'Reilly's was already closed, so I had to wait till Monday to go and take care of everything. So it was Monday afternoon before I was done, and then I ran into other problems. So I ended up losing a day on Tuesday. Oh, not a day, but a morning, because I had to go back and see my doctor for the test results on my prostate biopsy, which I had not talked about here at all, so this is kind of news. But it turns out that I have cancer in the prostate in 2 locations. It is not benign, but it is called low grade, which means that apparently it has a very slight chance of spreading or getting worse. So I guess that's supposed to be good news, but the fact that I have malignant cancer just doesn't really sit right with me, no matter how slight the chance may be. So I'm not feeling too good about that. My blood pressure, despite the fact that I'm taking a blood pressure pill that's supposed to keep the top number down in the 120s, was 147 when they took it when I went to see the doctor on Tuesday. I'm still taking it every day, but I'm not certain that my blood pressure is where it's supposed to be, and I haven't scheduled an appointment to see my doctor again yet. I'm going to, but I've just got so many things to do, it's ridiculous. And to go from bad to worse, I finally get a full day in driving with Uber, and then yesterday I stopped for lunch, and when I go back online after lunch, I'm being told that my account needs attention before I can go back online. And they're asking me for my social security number to do a background check, which they already have my social security number, and they should have already been able to do that background check. Well, I put it in there, and then I still can't go online, and there's some other issue that I don't even know. So I call the support number and find out that I have to wait 1 to 2 weeks for them to complete the background check before I can go back online, which means I lose 1 to 2 weeks of income, which I can't afford. So I argued with them about it, but they didn't care. They're not going to change their policy. So I'm kind of stuck right now, not knowing what to do. I really can't afford to lose a week or 2, but it looks like I don't have a choice, and I don't know how I'm going to survive it. Bills are going to come due at the first of the month, and if I don't have enough money in the account to pay for them, I'm going to start seeing bounced check fees because the automatic debit isn't going through. And it's just going to cause me even more problems. So I guess you can see why it's been difficult for me to get back to making a video. But I'm making it now, and I'm going to upload this video as soon as I'm done recording it. I really don't know what else to say or to do. I'm not accustomed to asking people for help this way, so I'm not asking anybody to help me. I'm just praying and asking God to give me an answer, because I don't know what to do. Anyway, I know this was kind of quick, and everything is condensed and very brief, but I'm trying to get a video done with everything off the top of my head. I really don't have the wherewithal to sit down and plan out a video, to think about in advance what I'm going to discuss. And apparently making a video of doing any kind of repair isn't going to happen, because I figured out that between the arthritis in my shoulders, and this one is still killing me, and the compressed discs in my lower back, and my COPD and emphysema, there is no way that I'm going to be able to do the maintenance and repairs on this car the way they need to be done, which means I'm going to have to pay somebody else to do it, and I don't know how I'm going to afford that, because I don't get paid enough to afford it. Anyway, oh, one other piece of news: the Forester broke down, and since I'm obviously not going to be able to get it fixed, I'm selling it. I'm going to be putting it up on Craigslist sometime this weekend, so I can get it up for sale and hopefully get it sold soon. I don't know that I'm going to get what I'm asking for it, but I am going to try. I have been told by my church that there is some place that'll give me $1,500 for it as is, but I probably have to get it there. So I'm still waiting on that information, and I may have to find out if my insurance will let me get it towed over there, because otherwise I don't know how I'm going to get it there. Anyway, all of that is still up in the air, and I guess we'll wait and see. As far as earning a living goes, I do have an idea that I've been pushing around in my brain for a while that I do want to try to pursue. But it requires investment that I don't have, and I don't know how I'm going to get people to back me on it when all I have to contribute is me, and that's never been enough for anybody. So I guess we'll see. I'll talk about that in a different video, which I will make after this video. I just don't want to combine the two into one. Anyway, I'm going to stop this video here. I will make the other video and get it uploaded today. Bye, guys.